Hey guys, make sure to stay until the end. We'll explain about common mistake people make when replacing fuses and relays that can end up you spending quite a bit of money on diagnostics tools, parts that you may not need. Make sure to stay until the end. Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Ford Explorer. We're talking about the generation here from year 2011 to year 2015. If you need to see how to reset TPMS guys system, how to reset tire pressure monitor sensors, taillights, we'll explain the procedure that you need to do and how you can actually do it without any tools. That's a life-saving technique if you're rotating tires, if you're even installing new wheels. We'll explain how we can easily do that step by step. Also, we'll put a link in the description of the video below for your convenience where you can buy cheap and parts at a good price. That way, do not waste money and time. So let's start on it now. So before we start, let us tell you guys a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart. We show you how to fix engines, transmissions, engine lights, transmission lights, fuses, relays. Why we do all that, guys? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. By the way, check out our YouTube channels. We have, guys, more than 15,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So guys, how do you reset the TPMS system? Let's go ahead and explain that now, guys. Okay, that's also known as rewarm mode. What do you guys need to do now? Okay, let's say you put new sensors or new wheels, you rotated your wheels with winter tires, you need to rewarm the system. Now, if you use a system like this one, it's super easy, guys. It's going to tell you everything that you need to do and you can manually activate the sensors. But for our guys, for our specific purpose, we want to show you how to do it without it. Okay, because if you have that too, if you need it, it's super easy, and we're going to put the link in the description of the video below, guys. Okay, where you can guys get it from. But let's go ahead and explain what we need to do now. So guys, there could be 3 different methods depending on the year and TPMS system that your Ford Explorer uses, so try all 3 of them. What we need to do now, guys, we need to come inside the vehicle. The first thing that you want to do is open your door on your vehicle and you need to find the tire pressure specifications. For instance, this one on that specific car, it says front tires 32 psi, rear tires 32 psi. But what we are going to do now, guys, usually if you don't use a tool, make sure, okay, on your tire you're going to find information that says maximum pressure. Okay, let me show you where it is. Maximum pressure, it says 49 psi. Make sure you don't go over that because the tire can explode. But if your car requires 32 psi, it will be different depending on the model. You need to try between 3 and 5 psi more, so make it like 35 instead of 32. But don't exceed the maximum recommendation for the tire because it can explode. Then what you guys need to do, once you guys do that, you need to turn the ignition switch off. You have the push start button, right? It needs to be off, and at that point you press the brake pedal and hold it for 1 second and then you release. Next, the ignition switch, don't press the brake pedal, just turn the ignition switch from off to on 3 times and stop on position. The dashboard lights will be on. Then you need to depress the brake pedal for 1 second and then release. After that, you turn the ignition switch to the off position. Next step will be turn the ignition from off to on for 3 times and stop on the on position. When the training mode is activated, guys, the horn will sound and you can get a message on the dash that will say train left front tire. Now, if you don't get the horn to sound and you see that message train left front tire, guys, it could be another, okay, another procedure that you need to apply, and that procedure, guys, okay, will be something else. How we do that now? Okay, what you need to do, you need to turn the car off completely, get out of it, get back in the car, and at that point, okay, you're going to push the start button to the off position, make sure it's off, right? If it was off before, just leave it that way. And now press the brake pedal for 1 second and release. Press the start button 5 times, like without holding the brake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you press the brake pedal and hold the brake pedal. Then you click the start button 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you should hear, okay, the horn beeping, and you should get a message on the dash that says train left front tire. Now, if that doesn't do it, guys, you have a third option. Make sure the ignition switch is off, get out of the car, get back in the car. And now, press the brake pedal for 1 second, release. Press the start button 8 times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you press the brake pedal again for 1 second, release. Then press the start button 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you should get the horn beeping and you should get the message train left front tire. When that happens, guys, when you get that message get left front tire, okay, what you can do now? Without the two, you're going to come to your front left tire, right? That you inflated 3 to 5 psi more than what it's recommended. And when that happens, you're going to let some air out, okay? You let air out, okay? You're going to let air out. It might take to the point that you almost deflate your tires all the way, guys. Okay, and when that happens, okay, when it goes to certain drop, let's say from 35 to 15 psi, sometimes it may require dropping the tire almost all the way flat, you will hear the horn beep. The moment you hear the horn beep, okay, you're going to, guys, get a message on the dash that says train right front tire. Then you move to the next tire. You deflate, get the air out of it until you hear the horn beep again. When it beeps again, you're going to see a message that says train rear right tire. Follow the directions on the screen. You need to be quick. Go to the rear right tire, deflate it, guys, until you hear the horn beep again. And the last one should be the rear left tire on most models. Deflate that one, and then at the end it will say training complete. That way you know you're ready to go. Otherwise, if you cannot activate the sensor by deflating them, you should be able to. We've done that multiple times. There is another way, guys, but that way you will have to actually use a cheap scanner that can activate sensors, and it's pretty easy. Let us show you. All we have to do, guys, okay, if that's the case, you're going to come just to the sensor, scan it, and it's going to beep, activate the sensor, and it's going to practically sound the horn right there. But guys, most of the times you can do it without a tool, and you can easily reset or rewarm the TPMS system. If you have a bad sensor, now that will not work. You need to replace the sensor, because let's say you train the front left, front right, and on the rear right it quits. It doesn't want to beep, even though you inflate and deflate, and it still doesn't want to do it. If you have a bad sensor, you will not be able to complete the training, guys. So you will make sure that your sensors are in good working condition, guys, and find out, okay, if it's a bad one, replace it and then continue. So that's how you reset the TPMS system on most Ford Explorer that generation, guys. One of the 3 methods should work. Now, which one? We don't know, because it depends on which model you have, a module, which part number, which system you have. But try all 3 of them, and one of them should be successful, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.